Jack Refix.
Alright guys, my name is Frank and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3. Today I'm going to be doing a drift build of quite an underappreciated car, and it is the Maserati Ghibli S. Now, I know what a few of you might be thinking, where's the face cam? To be honest, I couldn't really be bothered doing one today, and when I can't be bothered to do something, I don't do it. I don't force myself to freaking do it. So yeah, we're going to do a video today without it. Hopefully you guys like it, and yeah, let's start this build. So the car from standard comes with 404 horsepower and 405 foot-pounds of torque, and it's all-wheel drive as well. So for this drift build, we're going to be doing a rear-wheel drive conversion, and also we're getting rid of the stock engine and we're swapping in the big 6.2 litre V8. I think it would just suit this thing a hell of a lot more, because the Mazas of old, like the Gran Turismo and stuff, they have big, beefy V8s in them, and I believe this is a V6 in this. So in my eyes, Maserati always have suited blooming big V8s better than V6s. So yeah, wonder what we can do. We can twin turbo it, or we can put a positive displacement supercharger into it. So I do not know what we're going to get in terms of power in this thing. I'm just going to go for full max power today, guys. So twin turbo, thank you very much. Now I don't expect there to be much in terms of aero on this. Nope, it's just the Forza wing and everything like that, isn't it? Yes, it is. It looks very ugly, but there's been a lot of like people saying, oh, the car looks good, the car doesn't look that good, it's a bit meh for a Maserati. I personally quite like it. It's kind of like a sedate looking Maserati. I love the front of it though, but the back of it kind of reminds me of like a freaking Volkswagen Jetta or something like that. It's kind of Volkswagen-y, man. I've got to say that. So we shall go for some street tires, and we shall, wait, it's 255s, 265s in front. That's pretty good. We shall put it right up to, I think 305s would do this. I really like the stock rims on this thing, man. I don't think we're going to change it, because once we slam it, these are going to look absolutely dynamite on it, man. So it'll be more of a sleeper, if you can call this thing a sleeper. I mean, I don't really think you can, since it's got a Mazda badge on it, but yeah. I mean, it looks relatively sedate, as I says, for a Maserati. But how was your guys' weekend? Mine was really good. I am just back from the Create Scotland meet the other day, so it was a lot of fun. Thanks to everyone that actually came out and supported the meet. It was really, really fun. It had to be cut short a wee bit, but next time, hopefully, it will go on for a lot longer, because we were only planning it to be from 12 to 2, and the meet went on from 12 to like, I think it was like 4:30, so it was quite a long time, man. It was quite a long time. So I'm going to put it on rally suspension. I was about to put it on race suspension, and for the people asking why I put it on rally suspension, it's because in the tuning you can actually lower it even more, and plus the front wheels and just generally the wheels, it gives you more like steering angle. That's what I'm trying to say. It gives you more steering angle when you're trying to drift, which is really, really great, and it helps out a lot. So if these are the people that are commenting that, then go ahead and try it yourself. Definitely do it, because I know you can run on anything you want. I used to run on race suspension, but now I just prefer rally suspension. It's all down to personal preference. It's all down to personal preference. So let's see what we get at the end of this. We've already got 633 horsepower. So at the end of all the power upgrades, we've got over 1,000 horsepower in this thing. Just a smidge over 1,000 horsepower, but over 1,000 horsepower nonetheless. So we've also got 859 foot-pounds of torque, which is bonkers, and an overall weight of 3,144 pounds, which isn't too bad. It is still a wee bit heavy. So yeah, let's head into the tuning options to see what we can do with this. So top speed we're getting right now is 217 miles an hour, but we ain't too bothered about top speed, as y'all know, for drifting. Final gear, oh, we can put that up a wee bit. We can definitely put that up a wee bit. It's touching the end. So that was 217. I'm presuming we're going to get a hell of a lot more now. 245 miles an hour? Holy shit. Okay, then, I didn't expect that. Bloody hell, I was only expecting like 230. Jesus, that's mental. Oh my god, so I need to stiffen the anti-roll bars a wee bit. Oh yes, now the reason why I picked the Ghibli for this build is because, as I said at the start, it's kind of an underappreciated car. No one really uses it a lot. And I thought I may as well give it some time to shine because I like it. I generally do like the Ghibli, and as I says, it's kind of in the shadows of other cars. Let's just say that, because the new Quattroporte, not a big fan of that. I do prefer the old GTS Quattroporte because that thing oozed cool factor. It did ooze cool factor. Plus, it was one of the best sounding cars in the world. So good sounding, but at the end of that, 245 miles an hour top speed, and we should have a car which is good enough for drifting. So here it is, guys, the finished product. I've went into the colours and I've changed it to red, and I think it suits it down to a T. And I've also put some matte black wheels onto it. It looks freaking gorgeous, man. Really, really does. I was digging it in the white, but I really, really dig it in this red. So let's go ahead and see how she fares around Surfer's Paradise. Now that is how a Maserati should sound. Oh yes. But anyway, we're here in the Surfer's Paradise car lot where we're going to test out the little Ghibli and see how it fares, because I love this section. It's a section that I've been on quite a lot over the past few days, and it's just a brilliant proving ground because it's all flat. There's no like uphill sections, there's no downhill sections. It is a great little like sort of training area for your drift cars. So let's get going. Screeching the tyres all the way through first and second. Oh my god. Now I think this is the first time that I've used this big V8 with my new tuning setup with like rally suspension and street tyres, so it definitely has the power to cope with it. 1005 horsepower, but honestly it doesn't feel even remotely as more insane as like the RB26 Volvo. That only had like, I think it was 700 horsepower. It doesn't even feel as mad as that, man. Just first initial impressions. God, it's easy. This is a genuine surprise. Come on, little Mazda, man. This is great. Because normally when you shove like 1,000 horsepower into a car, they become very handfully buggers. But not this. Definitely not this. Gonna look back around, go the other way. There's so many little sections and so many ways you can go in this car park. A lot of fun. Just like that. Haha! You thought I was going to go around the other way, but no. I tricked you. But anyway, I want to talk about the Grand Tour Episode 2. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't think it was as good as the first one, because it's kind of hard to top a fucking Porsche 918, a LaFerrari, a blooming McLaren P1, an M2. It's kind of hard to top that, but the Aston Martin Vulcan review was fantastic. I loved that to bits. The whole sort of army base, blooming get the Queen to the freaking other end of the course, that was kind of dragging for me at some points, but it was quite funny at some points as well. Like, James, go and steal that Renault over there, even though it was a Dacia. And yes, I know Renault owned Dacia, so yeah. It was quite funny though. I loved the Audi S8. And yet again, Playground, that'd be a great car if it came into the game. So it looks badass, man. So every time you see a big Audi on the telly or like in a movie, I always think Transporter. This is great. Jesus Christ. I mean, literally, I've not done any tweaking to it after we left the garage or anything like that. This is how it was when we left. And it is dynamite. It's very good. It's good. Now, personally, I would love if the MC Stradale Gran Turismo come in, because I've been asking for that for ages. Not the racing version which we got in like Forza 6 and Forza 5 and stuff like that. The proper road-going Gran Turismo MC Stradale, because that is a mean mofo. It is an absolute mean mofo. I love that thing, especially in black. It's freaking... It's a rock and roll car, that's what I would say. It's a rock and roll car. Fourth gear, move out the way for it. Don't want to smash her cute little face in. With my big Italian Maserati. The noise, man. I love how this V8, I think it's an American V8, but it kind of suits this car because the Gran Turismo does sound like this. It burbles and crackles, man. And as Clarkson says, it sounds like it's been run on caramel. It's that sort of smooth sort of sound. Just the... So nice. In many ways, this actually sounds like a Mercedes SLS AMG, this engine. Sounds like it's straight out of that. Okie dokie. Then a wee bit too risky there. Basically snaking it all the way through the streets here. I was snaking it through the streets with my Mazda. You know how that shit goes. That was so close back there though, nearly freaking slamming into that M4. Okay, okay. God, you can get some big angles on this thing. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. So we're giving the section I found the other day a little go, because it's a really, really fun section. I think it's like 3 hairpins. Okay. Bad thing is this part, you really, really like wave right across the road. Ooh. There we go, drop down into 3rd. God, you can keep it going. BMW, don't get in the way, you bastard! Ah! Oh, you had to choose all your moments to break there, mate, didn't you? You had to choose all your freaking moments, but that was the one. Oh, I love the AI cars. Not. Really, really do not. That was okay around there. It's pretty damn good. Now, another thing which is happening pretty soon, guys, or should I say tomorrow, is the crew calling all units. That is out, and I'm going to jump onto it and see what it's like. It's essentially Need for Speed Rivals for the crew, or Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Now, I'm going to be interested to see how they're going to do things, because I was a massive fan of the crew when it first came out. I was one of the first on YouTube to actually give these coverage of it, so yeah, I was in the first betas, I was in basically every single beta. So a big shout out to Ivory for letting me actually do that. So yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. I mean, I've kind of wanted a Cops and Crooks sort of DLC for the crew. Considering the actual size of the map, it would be really, really cool to kind of do like a LSPDFR style thing. Oh, no tapping it there. See if we can keep this choking with the fuck skill chain going through the tunnel. Oh, this is like Tokyo Drift. The bit in the downtown chase bit. And drifting through every car. Ooh, it was close. Now we've got a little drift section coming on down here, so we shall cut into that. But yeah, the crew, I'm interested to see what cars they've added in. I know they've added the Maserati MC12, the Lamborghini Huracan, the Ferrari F12. I'm trying to think what else, man. They're adding quite a few. Oh aye, fanboys rejoice. The GTR R35 is in the crew now. Whoop whoop. Yeah, there was a lot of complaints when the GTR was not in the crew when it first came out. So I bet he's will be all glad of that now. Okay, okay. Well, we're at 50,000, then we'll end the video. Come on. Just keep wiggling, just keep wiggling, just keep wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. What do? We wiggle. There we go. That's it. So my first impressions on the Maserati Ghibli S. It's probably one of the biggest surprises I have had in this game to date. It is unbelievable because when you look at it, it doesn't exactly look like the most in-your-face sort of thing. So you wouldn't really expect it to be as leery as this, for example. But yeah, it's a really cool sort of high-end sleeper. That's what I'm going to put it. It's a really nice high-end sleeper. But let me know what you make of it in the comment section below. While we are down there, guys, a like always does help out. Thank you very much for the continued support. It means absolutely everything to me. So I'll see you in the comments after this video, guys. But from me and the Mazda, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
You have a bucket list challenge to complete.
Fuck off, Anna. Fuck off. Can you not interrupt me for one video, please? Fuck you.